Good day to everyone. 8 months ago, we started this adventure knowing not where it would take us, knowing that it would not be very easy to go about running a statewide campaign as an independent candidate, knowing we'd be working through hot weather through the summer and going up against a very well-established opponent. After all this time, it is amazing to see the amount of support we got throughout the state, with a staff that was smaller than what most state representative campaigns would have, dealing with 1/60th of the entire state. Getting 3% of the vote really is remarkable if you think about it. And I want to thank all of you who are watching this for your support, both as voters, hopefully on election day, but just for the moral support you've provided me and my family throughout this, again, this grand adventure. There are a lot of people that I need to thank for the hard work that they did over this time, because without these folks, I probably would have gone nuts, but certainly would not have had a chance to accomplish all that we did. So I want to first of all thank Angela Ma, who did a fantastic and tireless job handling the communications matters for the campaign. Also want to definitely point out Janine Duffy, who did all sorts of things for me during the campaign and was an absolutely tireless supporter for me from day one. I want to thank Jeff McLaren, serving as my campaign treasurer throughout this time period. I knew I would leave the financial matters in good hands, and I'm assured that is the case. Want to thank a bunch of other people, Rob Carlson, Kate Robinson, Maggie Magner, Ron Yacobucci, for their support, really, again, from the beginning of this campaign through the end. I also want to highlight David Doonan and the work he did for the website. That really was a great tool for us throughout the campaign. Again, let me just list off some other folks here who did their part and for which I am outrageously grateful. John Joseph, Lori Galls, Jim Cahan, Dave and Penny Richards, Hannah Woodbury, Kate Stavisky, Ann Sweeney, Anne Marie Lindquist, Elizabeth Taylor, and Mary Charbonneau. Again, these are all people who put time aside from their very busy schedules and very busy lives to support me in various corners around the state. And again, without them, I wouldn't have been nearly as successful. And needless to say, I have to thank my wife Morgan and my kids Jacob and Rhiannon for letting me do all this. It was a challenge for them. It was a challenging 8 months on a variety of levels, and to allow me to go and go about traipsing all over the state and sending emails and doing videos and all that. Again, I can't appreciate that enough. So that's the end of the campaign now. But the question is, where do we go from here? If any of you out there watching this feel it's worth continuing this conversation, as it were, I would love to get your contact information. We're not going to follow up immediately. We're all tired. But if you're interested in continuing talking about this race and perhaps the role of independents here in Massachusetts, please go to future.jim4soc.com and send me your contact information. Again, I'm not going to bother you immediately, but it'll give me a chance to reach out to you hopefully earlier next year so we can talk about the politics of Massachusetts, particularly the Secretary's office, and see how we can make sure that that office does in fact serve the Commonwealth and serve all the people of the Commonwealth well over the next 4 years. So again, future.jim4soc.com. Now, with all that said, anybody out there looking for a good business and estate planning attorney, let me know.